This is the Weather Xtreme video for Sunday, May the 5th. I'm meteorologist Brian Peters. Thanks for tuning in and coming to you from the downtown Sheraton Hotel, where I've been providing support for the crawfish boil that occurred yesterday and last night. Skycam images this morning. There's a look at the Birmingham Skycam as we see a few passing clouds and some fog. There was a dense fog advisory in effect, we can see from the Inverness Skycam. But when we get over to Trussville, you can see a little bit of the sun, the clear skies and the sunshine, as well as some clouds. And if you look very closely down there, there's some fog in the valleys. The upper air pattern, we're dealing with this closed low, and it looks like it's going to stick around for another couple of days. And that is providing both the chilly temperatures as well as the somewhat wet weather. We ended up with over 2 inches of rain the other day, and fortunately had a dry slot yesterday, which made Saturday a pretty nice day, except for the fact that it only got into the 50s for highs for most locations. Didn't quite drop back as cool as we anticipated this morning. Perhaps some of the clouds helped. Not quite as dry. The air mass was not quite as dry, so the dew points were in the 40s. So the result is we didn't set any record lows, but we certainly got back to some rather coolish temperatures. You can see Birmingham at 41 for one of the cooler spots around central Alabama. That upper low still causing some problems. You can see a large rain mass up over Tennessee and into Kentucky, as well as some showers over northern Mississippi and northwestern Alabama. And looks like that upper low will continue to keep things a little unsettled for the next several days. QPF-wise, the QPF guys expecting on the order of up to 5 inches, especially over the southern Appalachians. For us over here, though, I think the rainfall amounts will be somewhat spottier than that. And fortunately, while the atmospheric temperatures aloft are very cold and we might see some small hail from these showers and thunderstorms, there's no organized severe thunderstorms forecast by SPC for day one. All right, the 06C GFS model run, and there's a look at our upper low for today, and you can see the upper low coming in the vicinity of, how about Fayette as it moves into the area. And, of course, with it underneath that, we'll see a surface low. And with that, the upper low and the surface low, it looks like we'll see some chances for showers and thunderstorms. I'd place those chances at likely today. And, again, because of the cold temperatures aloft, hail is a possibility. We're getting a little bit of a kind of a dumbbelling effect of the closed low, and it's going to stay with us according to the GFS. And actually looks like now it's up over Clarksville, Tennessee for tomorrow, Monday. And, of course, as long as it stays there, we've got showers and thunderstorms a possibility underneath that. It finally begins to migrate eastward on Tuesday, and that should help to reduce our chances for any showers on Tuesday. I think probably we'll be dry on Tuesday, but we'll stay somewhat cool with highs only into the 60s. We do begin to see some changes on Wednesday as that closed low moves into North Carolina, but you notice that the ridging is beginning to occur, so we should have a nice day as we warm up nicely into the 70s on Wednesday and maybe even 80 by Thursday as the ridge comes overhead. And then on Friday, the ridge begins to break down a little bit, but I think for the most part Friday should be a dry day with much of the rain and any showers occurring off to our west and northwest. Saturday, we're getting a little bit of a development of a trough out over Oklahoma and North Texas. So it looks right now like we might see an isolated shower or two in our area on Saturday. But for the most part, I think much of the showers and rain will stay off to the west and northwest. We get a little bit of a kind of a glancing blow to the nice trough over the Great Lakes. And, of course, the extension of that down into the lower Mississippi River Valley. So I think by Sunday, we should see a pretty good chance for rain and maybe even a thunderstorm or two from that system as it kind of gives us a glancing blow. Of course, we're getting out into voodoo country or verging on voodoo country there. So we'll have to be watching the timing of that. Now, yesterday we were talking about a pretty chilly look out into week 2. And still kind of looks that way at least around May 13th. There's the upper air chart, and you can see a nice, healthy trough. Not quite as cold as the one we're experiencing right now, but certainly a healthy trough over the eastern half of the country. However, we've taken a flip-flop now. You expect anything less from Voodoo Country? No, I don't. And there's the map for May 20th, and you can see a huge ridge up over the western Great Lakes. So, excuse me, but looks like we could have a much warmer pattern. Now, you notice there's a little bit of a kind of a troughiness along the East Coast that extends down into Tennessee and Kentucky, and that could be a front that would be in the area, so we may see some rain chances there. That'll do it for the Weather Xtreme video for today. James Spann should be back with the next edition first thing on Monday morning. And remember, don't forget, next weekend is the Buck Creek Festival in Helena, so be sure to come on out and enjoy the festivities and the music. Hope that you have a wonderful day today, Sunday, and Godspeed.
Thank you for trusting us to be your #1 source for news
in all of Central Alabama.
in back-to-back ratings periods.
More people watched ABC 3340
than any other station in Birmingham.